if like me you like cars which are a bit different, which stand out from the crowd, then I think you're going to fall in love with this one, Peugeot's all-new 2008. Now based on the new CMP platform, this car is bigger and wider, but more importantly, it's more angular, more striking. If there was ever a car which was the distinct image of what the brand's logo is, that prancing cat, then I think this Peugeot 2008 gives that cat-like stance when you look at it. It's got that aggressive looking front, the grille, those slashes in the lights, they look like cat's claws, and it's all encompassing of what this car's all about. Yes, it's a compact crossover, so it's a practical family car, but it's also got a very sporty element. So all powered here by a 1.2 litre PureTech turbo motor with a squared or flat bottom steering wheel, particularly in this GT line trim as I have it here today. It feels great to drive. I love the styling, I love the way you got that separate colour stitching on the dash here, that vibrant green, the way you get Peugeot's most modern version here of the iCockpit with the most interesting instrumentation cluster which I've ever seen. It's actually 3D, it's projected down, and it gives a whole three-dimensional look to it. It's incredible to look at, and with the way it flows into the multimedia system and these very retro-style pilot switches below, gives what is a sporty, fun element to what is otherwise a practical vehicle, and I actually love driving it. This engine is firstly a peach of a thing. It's not only efficient, I love the way it goes, the way it puts its power down, and the squared off steering wheel just makes for that fun driving element. But the style, the way it goes, the fun, isn't just set for the exterior and the image. It's also what they've done in terms of this ultra-modern interior cabin space. Pulling to the side of the road lets you appreciate one of the 2008's perhaps best elements, this thoroughly modern interior cabin space. I love the materials in here, the angles, the curves. I love the cross stitching which I've got on this GT line, the green stitching with the black leatherwork, the small squared or flat bottom steering wheel with its hollowed out design. Then in front of me you've got one of the best instrumentation clusters I've ever seen. It's 3D in the way it's formed. You can completely customize it, and it's actually a little projection here onto the display. It gives a real interactive element. Then, much in keeping with what they call the iCockpit, you've got this large central media screen faced at the driver, and these very cool retro style switches which are touch based above. It all comes into what is a very thoroughly modern, impressive interior cabin space. There are 4 USBs in here, for instance. You got, of course, powered mirrors, you got keyless go and entry, you walk away from the car, it locks, you walk in here, you got a stop start button. It gives you a feel of being cocooned in a very sporty, elegant and sophisticated compact crossover, and that's exactly what this is. Pricing for this new Peugeot 2008 starts at a bit above 350,000 Rand. But for this range-topping GT line edition, you're coming in a bit below 500,000. But what you are getting here is a vehicle which certainly is not the norm. It stands out from the crowd, and for somebody who really loves French cars like I do, if you're somebody who loves vehicles like Citroen's Cactus, cars which are a bit special, which don't feel normal, then I think you're going to fall in love with this one. It's ultra-modern in terms of the styling. It's got brilliant technology and sophistication, and the whole way the package is put together, the standout looks to the way it makes you feel, the way it drives, and the attention which it garners make for what is actually a very special compact crossover. From me, Jason of TechnoBok, until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Cheers for now.